All right, there we are. It should be us. Give it a second, because we're not sharing the screen anymore. All right.
Shit's too fast for my phone.
Yeah, it's a little too quick. Damn, it's super zoomed in too. I don't know why it zoomed in that much. Sorry about that.
Oh, there you go.
Cool. You can see enough
Oh, what
of
the
us.
hell?
I have no idea what's going on. Believe me, we're here though, boys. We're here, everybody. We appreciate you guys taking time out of your Friday afternoon and coming to be with us. It's actually pretty cool now. See, we got the chat. So if
Oh, is
people,
that from the Instagram?
yeah,
That's dope.
So we can go to chat. Yeah, guys, it's good to be back. It's good to be back and completely back. I mean,
Oh yeah,
we're
should be back to our regular
scheduled
scheduled
programming.
programming.
But dude, not only that, like it's cool that we figured out the Instagram live because that's where we really started, you
Can
know.
you hear mine too a little bit?
And
Yeah,
it's just been good. It's been good. So, how does that sound? That's a
better.
little better.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, it's been a crazy one. I mean, what we stopped on episode 45. We were supposed to have all the way up to episode 50 by now, and
We had already been talking about stuff to do too, and then
yeah, and it's just
hey man, but let's talk about like first
Mhm.
thing on the first subject to talk about. We weren't just fucking around and like, oh no, we're not.
No.
We just don't want to do it, dude. So much shit was going on,
For sure.
and it was just like, dude, like what? Like it was just like bad timing.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Like you guys know, my brother brought it up. I think the last episode, it was like we were coaching,
Yeah,
so our weekdays and our weekends gone,
gone with these random kids that we
Yes.
decided to take care of.
Yeah, gone. And then you ended up in the hospital, which
Yeah,
was,
that was a big one.
it was serious, but not too serious. But
Could have been more serious, but it was
It wasn't like a life or
good
death
enough.
thing, but it was
No.
like a oh shit, take care of it.
Yeah,
And you were out for you guys went back to work last week, right?
yeah.
You were out for about a month.
I did complete 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucked. I had the 3 weeks off, and everybody was like, "Oh, finally you're back." But at the same time, I missed a pay period or two
So
pay
you didn't
periods,
get paid.
so I didn't get paid last week, and then I have to wait till this coming week to get
Yeah.
a check, and it's not even gonna be a full check because we get paid
Then
bi-weekly. So
that was that, and then the fucking classic, dude.
oh yeah, and then we had the classic. So
we
that
were
was
super
the whole
busy
thing.
with that.
Shout out to my boy Pedro, everybody in the live. Appreciate you guys joining. Also on TikTok, we can't see any of the chat on TikTok, but we see people joining in and stuff like that. If this is
If
your
you guys
first
have
time,
us on, if you guys have us on Instagram,
definitely
go to the Instagram if you guys want to talk to us.
Yeah, go to the Instagram. We'll see it.
I saw the Revlo show out there. Shout out to the
sure.
Revlo show.
For sure. And TikTok, if you want to go to Instagram, it's the same thing. It's the Heist Garage. TikTok is the new avenue that we're doing right here on live. I hope you can hear us with our mics. But yeah, if you guys are just joining in, we are a small business. We do t-shirts. I just recently found our new like brand slogan, which is street branded workwear.
Yeah.
So or work branded streetwear.
Work branded
My
streetwear.
bad.
Yeah.
But we also have a podcast. We have a podcast about cars. So thank you guys for joining on TikTok Live. But definitely you can shoot over to Instagram too, so you can chat with us because we can't see it. But anyways,
I don't have TikTok.
and
so
my
I
brother
can't
doesn't have
really-
TikTok on his phone, so you can't really show it.
And for the people watching us on Instagram, I don't know how it's looking on your phone, but on my phone
Yeah.
it's zooming in and out.
No,
apologize for that.
It's a little pixelated, but
I don't know what the
it's
fuck's
just
going
because
on.
it's live, so the resolution drops and all that. But it's all right. You guys can hear us, you guys can see us, and then later on, if you're like, man, this thing sucked, you can go on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or Spotify is where we're stationed at the moment. Yeah, been way too long. Oh, Dreadnought, actually, okay, I have a funny story. This was before I went on my my vacation, I guess we could say. So at work, there's a service tech that showed up, and he was talking, oh, my truck, this and that, and Roger's like, okay, cool. And then he comes up to me and he goes, oh, you know my son's I know your cousin Jonathan, and I was like, okay, yeah, because he's his dispatch. So I'm like, yeah,
everybody
for
knows
sure.
him.
And he's all like, yeah, you know my son too, and he says his name, and
Andrew?
even now I feel bad.
It's Andrew. Like you saw right now. I saw too. It said Andrew something. I was like, who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Dreadnought.
And yeah, and so I'm like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, my son knows you, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not good with names, you know. I believe it's Jesus, Don Jesus, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, and he's like, oh, see, like he listens to your show, and I'm like, oh, it's
Fucking
Dreadnought, and I felt
Dreadnought.
stupid. I'm like, And all said and done, yeah, his dad's really cool. I was talking to him. He's like, "Well, yeah, John's a good guy. My son's known John forever." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, me too." But I'm like, "Oh yeah." So whatever, he goes because he has to go inside, do paperwork or something. And then Roger comes up to me. He's all like, "Oh, dude, I sent him to you." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like,
Roger's like, "Oh yeah, that's him over there. Go talk to
yes,
him. Go talk to him. That's
literally,
him."
that he went up to Roger and he was talking to him about his service truck, like, "Oh, it's messed up, this, that, and the other." And then that he was like, "Oh, who's the one who does the show, who has the talk show or whatever?"
That's
and
funny.
that Roger was like, "Oh, it's him."
It's Alex.
So he sent them to me, and then I felt like a jackass because I
don't know who you are, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
like,
what you're talking about.
Sorry, but it's nice to meet you. He's a really nice guy and everything. And I'm like, sorry. And then when I found out it's Dreadnought's dad, I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's the homie. Don't even trip." But I told Roger, I was like, "You dick, you couldn't warn me." Like, this, he's our only fan that's like kind of organic. Like, we don't necessarily know him personally, and it just came up. I think probably because of John. And I was like, "All right, thanks, dude." Like, I just probably ruined our only fan. And, and Roger was all like, "Oh, my bad, dude, my bad." But no, so shout out to Don Jesus. I believe that's his name. I've seen him a couple of times. Said what's up to him. Shout out to Dreadnought. Yeah, my bad, dude. I didn't know your name. I just know by the Instagram name. But I mean, I appreciate it. But yeah, I felt stupid. I was like, this guy, dude, like, man, fuck you, Roger. What the hell, dude? Like, you didn't give me a heads up. He's like, "Oh yeah, he's over there." So there was that. But yeah, like my brother said, I ended up in the hospital. But I mean, it's whatever. I'm fine. We're back.
Hopefully back to regular. Dude, it was just like, I don't want these people to think that like all these fucking guys just weren't doing shit. Like, no,
Yeah,
dude, we were since April, May.
Yeah,
we've just been nonstop, like, busy,
literally
busy, and it's like we even talked about it like when we're kicking it, like, damn, dude, we haven't done the podcast, we haven't.
Yeah,
I would tell my brother, like, "Hey, you gotta drop a new T-shirt." He's like, "Well, fuck, I don't have time, dude." It's just it's just been hectic. But hey, man, we always say if we're not busy, it's not going good with the businesses. We've been busy, so it's been going good for both of us,
for real.
And yeah, back to the classic. Shout out to the Roosevelt football team. That they always allow us to donate stuff for them. And shout out to the Roosevelt cheer team.
To the cheer team too.
This is our second year working with them.
Yeah.
And they're always like, "Hey, we need X amount." And this year they went all out. We got them pretty much. I don't want to sound cocky, but we got them everything. We got them their spirit pack, their travel suit. We helped them out with the fundraiser. And yeah, shout out to cheer coach Jackie.
Coach Jackie. Also shout out to Alvia. She works in the student store. If you were at the Classic and you went to the merch booth, it is our shirts were there. The ones that say Roosevelt High in the Old English.
To the Bell Heights built.
Yeah, Roosevelt High and it says Bell Heights built. If you didn't, definitely go to the student store. Tell your kids, tell your moms, anybody. Tell them to head over to the student store and buy one of those T-shirts. Again, thank you to a big shout out to Coach Sergio.
Coach Phil.
Actually, good luck to them too. They are in playoffs. But yeah, Sergio, Coach Phil, they helped us out a lot. I mean, one, because we know them personally, and then they just help us get into Roosevelt.
They're kind of our plug.
Yeah.
That we kind of, hey, do we want to do this? So we talk to them. They're our direct connect.
And then literally we asked Sergio too. I was like, "Hey," what do you think the kids would want? Because they're all into different things. Like the stuff we were into, like when we play football, it's completely different, dude. They don't even wear tape. Like they're over here wearing hoodies under their stuff. And it's like, I don't get it, but I mean, cool, whatever. So we ended up doing full warm-ups for them, which was a compression shirt, like a loose fitting compression shirt. Because that too, they like wearing the baggy stuff under their jerseys. And then
some towels.
We gave them some towels and some sleeves. Shout out to all the photographers. I don't know their Instagram handles off the top of the dome, but we did tag you in a video, so thank you guys.
Thank you for the dope ass pictures.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you got a lot of stuff, a lot of our stuff, so it's cool to see our stuff out there in SoFi, and then the kids they actually liked it. You know, it wasn't just like, "Oh yeah, thanks," and then they just like walked away and put it away for whatever. Uh-huh. But yeah, we had that. So there was that, the Classic, and then we had the big order for, the Classic too, which was for the cheer stuff, and then the student store, and then the football team. So in total for those shirts, which was just cheer and the student store, it was about like, I want to say like 600 pieces of clothing. So 600 shirts. So that was a lot, and we did that within a week.
Well, I was here for like a day or two.
Yeah,
I want to talk about that too. You got another heat press. which is dude, it's the fucking Cadillac of heat presses, Heat Press Nation.
Yeah.
Signature series. Yeah, it's funny because that day I didn't go to work either, but I was in the process for the other job.
Yeah.
I didn't go to work, and then you hit me like, "Hey, you done right over here?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go, dude. I'll hook you up. I'll get here, pick you up. What's the address? Where's that? What the fuck? It's in Fullerton, my guy.
Yeah.
God damn, fuck it. We go and yeah, we got another heat. Well, you got another heat press. We got to. So that was like the week before the classic, right? The following week is when I was like, "Oh, I'll come over Thursday after I get out of work, or Wednesday when I get out of work, or something like that. I'll come over here and I'll help you." And it was the first time that I had used made an actual full T-shirt by myself. Usually it's like you do the shirt and here just put the size tags on them.
Yeah, exactly.
I never did the actual full shirt.
Yeah.
So I was doing it, and I remember me and you were here by ourselves. We're doing it, and keep in mind it was probably like 60, 62 degrees outside.
Yeah,
we're doing them in here.
It was already getting cold.
We're doing them, and after about an hour, I'm like, "Hey, it's fucking hot," and you're like, "Yeah, dude." You're like, "Yeah, dude, it's getting fucking hot." And then Mom had the AC on in her room, and we were walking by her room, and you could feel like the temperature difference,
the cool breeze.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Holy fuck, dude, it's fucking hot, bro!" Like I was dripping sweat because of the fucking heat press. Yeah. And you're like, "Well, yeah, bro, the heat press is at 300 degrees, and you're standing right in front." I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
So it's basically two ovens going at the same time.
And it's funny because you had one on. I had mine on this side of the room, and yours on the other side of the room. So the heat was just stuck in the middle. And then after you told me that the fan got painted red too, right? Because of the T-shirts.
So all the T-shirts, so they were all red. Every single one of them, the Cheers shirts and the student store shirts, they were all red. So like all the dust and just like the extra material that kind of floats off of it, that's diabetes. It's not diabetes. It's normal life.
It's part of it, but
everybody sweats. But yeah, it's like everywhere. It was all dusty. I had to dust. It was just all red stuff. And there's Mejia laughing. You know what, Mejia? You're the last person to laugh, all right? The last person to laugh. Both of y'all, John and Mejia. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely an experience. Like I said, it was over 600 shirts. And on that note, we have some winter stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah. We're excited about that, man.
Might be able to show a picture.
John and Mejia, take a shot of apple juice and tell me you don't have diabetes.
Yeah, dude, seriously. I could hear Mejia's heavy breathing right now. Oh, shout out to Miguel and Robert if you're still on. Those are them boys from work.
You're fat too, bitch.
You're fat too, bitch. You know what? I don't know who DM _ Campos. If that's Diego, say something. Because I told that fool, he's a new guy at work. I was like, dude, if you don't join at 6:30, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I was like, nah, I said I punch him in the dick or something.
Miguel A. Chavez?
Miguel, that's Pedro's brother-in-law. Yeah, he's cool.
You say it like it. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Cool. I mean, we're still filling him out, but we'll see. He's doing okay. Nah, sorry, it's because I'm trying to see where I have all this stuff.
He said it is.
It is?
Diego?
And you know what, dude? We were talking to him yesterday, and he just got out of high school. So I'm asking my coworker Robert if he's in there. I'm like, hey, Rob, what were you doing last year at this time? And he was like, well, I was here. We're here, right? I was like, yeah, we're here working. I go, hey, what was this guy doing last year?
What time is it? 9 o'clock? I was in second period.
In biology, dude. He was over here trying to graduate, and we're like, holy fuck, you're right, dude. Like, but he's cool, man. He's been working out. I mean, not working out as in physically. At least I don't think so.
I better say get some dose.
That's why I told Diego to sign in, because he's been doing that. Diego's he said today, oh, I already got my guns on gold on Black Ops 6.
Fucking cheater.
So
I never met you, but you're a hacker.
He's been doing. That's cold, man. Having a kid. Oh, Miguel. Yeah, Miguel. Shout out to the newborn, and Pedro for being the padrino. You know where they baptize them? And they live in Moreno Valley.
Where?
Right here, Placita Vera.
For real?
Yeah.
Why you come out over here?
They couldn't find anywhere else.
Jesus.
I think Pedro's has not been baptized or something, so they couldn't. So he's not a man of God, or I don't know what. So they came here.
Dude, shoot the priest, shoot the padre 20.
Yeah, they're like, just give me some money.
That's what me and you did.
But yeah, Pedro was like, bro, I'm over here. I was like, go take a picture with the burro if it's still there. But they took it. Took it off. So I'm like, all right.
Well, but yeah, guys, once my brother pulls his shit up, we'll show you the stuff that he's been working on, and man, I'm excited. He showed it to me and John.
Yeah,
and it looked cool. As soon as, and it's funny because I think this idea came from you had made the. You gonna show it?
Yeah.
All right, show it before I say the story.
So again, this is a stock photo. So
I know we don't know the guy.
I don't know the guy.
We don't know this
I don't know this random white man.
That's fucking Kyle.
And believe me, we are Latinos or Latinx, whatever you want to say we are. Okay, if I can actually get this right, just do this. Stock photo. Okay, so we just needed the picture. So everybody relax. All right.
So for the classic, like we said, we donated stuff for the players. You also donated a jacket to the coach.
Yes.
And I remember you were making them, and I was like, dude, these look fucking dope. Why haven't we done this before? And you're like, honestly, I've been wanting to do them. And we're just like, well, we got to do them. And I remember I tried one on to see, what size it is and stuff like that. I think this one you showed it to us yesterday.
Yes, I did.
Thursday, Wednesday. Showed it to me and John, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, you gotta do it. You gotta fucking do it.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a nice windbreaker, man?
Exactly.
I mean, me personally, I love windbreakers and I love hoodies.
It's crispy.
I don't like zippered sweaters, but I love windbreakers and I love hoodies. And this shit looks fucking dope.
Yeah. So the speed demons is just something we came up. We're kind of speed demons. I've been known to be a little speedy. My car ain't fast, but I've been known to be a little speedy going down to lunch. Again, we only get 30 minutes, so we got to.
What is it called? The Flying J?
Yeah, we got to get a Flying J.
Dude. You got to get that Wendy's, those ovens don't work. You got to get there ASAP.
But yeah, so there's that. There's that, and then let's get to the back of it. Give me 1 second. It's kind of. So this is gonna be the back of it, and again, it is a windbreaker, but we might go with Dickies jackets.
I know. Mejia said it was exclusive. We'll probably come up with some exclusive members only jackets just for you, Bear. But
we'll put your name on it, but that's a lot of material to get through. But yeah, so this is gonna be the back of it, as you can see, the Heights Garage, and then there's our new slogan. I mean, we're still Boyle Heights Build as always. It's what we are, but yeah, shop branded streetwear. That's basically what we are. The whole point of it is like something that you can wear in the shop, and you'll be like, "Damn, that's cool."
And to the quinceañera.
And then, yeah, you can wear the quinceañera or like to the kickback or whatever. It's a smooth transition into whatever you're doing. My bad. Let me zoom it out for you. There you go. So we should be good there. But yeah, so it's the Heights Garage. We've been we created this in 2021. Middle of the pandemic, Speed Demons again, and then of course we have our little shift knob there because we're little shifty boys. But yeah, so we have that coming. Shirts too, but I have like a bunch of different iterations of the shirt, and we just haven't got there yet. So,
but yeah, guys, new stuff coming soon.
Yeah,
hopefully real soon.
It's our winter stuff. I was telling the boys at work, I showed them too, and they liked it. They really liked the jacket. Pedro was like, "That's really cool." I was like, "I kind of want it to be a Dickies jacket," and he was like, "Oh, that would be cool too." And you couldn't go visit us and be part of the special day. Oh yeah. What did I do that day? We had something. I think we had a game when they baptized the kid.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, so look for that coming. There's gonna be a sweater with it and a t-shirt with it, so it's gonna be a full line. There's also something big that we kind of we won't go over it. I mean, my brother doesn't even really know about it yet.
I don't. It's news to me.
Yeah, it's cool.
As a marketing director of management,
I know, dude. Seriously. We'll talk about it after. But let's get into some car shit because it is SEMA. SEMA has happened all week. One of the big ones. Craziness, bro. So if Miguel and Diego are still in, TJ Hunt, last year he did a wide body kit for the BRZ, and yeah, it was something cool with his other company, Street Hunter Designs. This year they did the same thing, but with a Mustang, a 2024 Mustang. And it was cool. They did the whole SEMA build. They put wheels. They put a new supercharger on it. And he was like, we're going to do a wide body kit. All right, cool. Later on in his YouTube channel, he was like, hey, yeah, there's a big company that's not letting us do this. And obviously it's a Ford Mustang. And you can assume what big company he was talking about. And he's like, they're suing us because of something. He's like, I can't really talk about it right now. But yeah, it's a big car company that's suing us. They don't want us to go to SEMA. We can't have it in the showroom. And he's like, so we're gonna take the Mustang, and we're still gonna take it to SEMA. But SEMA, they have like, you go park outside, like in their parking lot, and it's still the same thing. Like it's still like a car show.
Public parking lot.
So he did that, and then they were like, whatever. And then the next video was like, okay, we got another letter. Now the big company is saying, you guys can't come to SEMA with that Mustang, or we will sue you. Cease and desist, all that BS, da 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 da. And so when that came up, we were at work and we are talking about it. Like, why? Like, that's so weird.
And their fault they made the car better than you originally did.
And he ended up revealing it, right? And that's what we were thinking. Like, damn, it looked badass. We're like, oh, that's so sick. And I don't know what. And I think it was Diego that was like, we were looking into it. He looked into it and he was like, oh, it's because, like, he was going through the comments and people were like, well, dude, you did say you drew inspiration from another Mustang. I believe it was their dark horse. It's like their GT something. And so the fenders look pretty much the same. Like, so there's a bunch of similarities, and it's like,
it was like a blueprint of another car.
Exactly. So Ford was obviously mad about that because those particular vehicles, I think they're only making a couple of them, or they're not even out yet. It's like a pre-production type thing,
and they made one in his garage in his shop,
and he made the kit, and so they were like, "It's." I'm assuming the whole thing was like, "It's too much like ours. You can't sell that. Like, you can't do that." And so, I mean, not that he can't sell it, but they're like, "You can't go to SEMA." So he ended up like, "Well, fuck it. I'm revealing it. Here it is. This is what it looks like." Damn. But it was funny because we were like, "That's stupid. Like, why would Ford do that? If anything, it's like." Go for it, because now people are going to want to buy more Mustangs so they can buy the kit so it can look like that. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, you know, if it's a car that's, you know, they want to sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars and you can get it for way cheaper.
It's
like,
it's not how to say it's not as exclusive as they want it to be, because if they're doing shit like that, it's gonna be like, it's not a we only have an X amount of cars, but if you buy this car and add that body kit, you're gonna have
it. Bees Bugs 22. Hello, I'm not sure who you are.
Oh, it's D.
Okay, back to the classic D. I hope you got your guys' shirts, and I hope you guys liked them. We were making them. We made the designs. It was all cool and everything, and we always asked them, because this is the Guillen family. The Guillen family is, if you know Roosevelt football, their royalty, right? Starting from Coach Guillen. So we always ask them, because Coach Guillen's slogan was all work, no glory. And we're like, if we're gonna sell shirts that have that, we want them to be okay. Or, you know, we ended up not doing it, but we're every time we do that, we're like, hey, we're gonna give you guys shirts, because we want you to be part of it. And then, but anyways, so we ended up not making that deal, and it's completely fine. That's cool. But we made those shirts, and we're like, here, we're still gonna give you guys these shirts, because again, it has their father slogan on it. It was a classic shirt. It was cool. So I hope you guys liked it. I threw an extra one in there, so if you want to give it to my boy Will, and let him know that we out here, that would be cool. But no, thank you guys. Thank you to the Guillen family for always supporting us, and always not letting us, but always backing us up to support the football team. But yeah, so TJ Hunt, he had to do all that, and he ended up revealing it on his YouTube channel. He went to the they did. Okay, good. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I'm glad you liked them. He ended up going to like Assault Flats or something like that, and just doing a whole photo shoot and all this and that. But I was like, damn, that kind of sucks.
That sucks.
The whole point of SEMA is you're building the car, so, and especially those big ones, you take your car so everybody can see it, and especially him. He has so much writing on it because it's his company, Street Hunter Design. So it's like everybody's gonna see that body kit. But yeah, it's crazy. She needs her brakes done. We can definitely help you out with that. If you want to DM the account, or let my mom know, and then I can give you phone number or something. But we can definitely help you out with that. That too. Funny story, right? I hadn't gotten any like oil changes or anything, right? Like no one had been asking. I'm like, all right, cool. It's all good. And then the night I ended up in the hospital, which was Saturday. That Sunday, I got hit up, or that weekend, I got hit up by Eddie. I got hit up by Crystal, and then I got hit up by Ashley. Hey, can I get an oil change? Crystal was like, oh, can you do an oil change for me and my friend, my coworker? We need it. Put a lift on my truck.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That would look cool though.
No, I'm saying I don't know if we can do that though.
Nah, we could do it, dude. We could do it.
Get the Harbor Freight jack stands.
Dude, you just need bigger tires. That's all it is. We'll get bigger tires.
Nathan doesn't even say, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Just straight up, put it to my truck.
Lift my truck. It would look cool though.
I would, Nathan.
Nathan has a 4Runner.
We'll talk about it.
But yeah, so Crystal's like, oh, me and my coworker, and I was like, I didn't reply. I wasn't replying because I was getting poked and prodded and all that good stuff. So I was like, all right. And then Eddie like, hey, I need the oil.
Hey, Crystal just told me you're gonna change your oil.
No, that would have been funny, dude. But he was like, hey, I the car needs an oil change, this and that. And I think that one I did reply because I didn't fall asleep. Yeah, exactly. Or didn't fall asleep. Whatever. But I was like, I'm kind of in the hospital, man. I got something going on right now. He's like, oh, damn, you good? Like, he could just, like, oh, well, are you okay?
Hey, damn, that's crazy. So tomorrow then? Or
so not this weekend? Or what are we doing? So he was like, all right, whatever. So that, and then Ashley, too, I think I texted her, like, a couple days later because she texted me again. Shout out to the Revlo show and Philo, but that Felipe, I think the next text was like, hey, Felipe's asking again, and I was like, oh, I'm in the hospital right now. I'm kind of doing. She was like, oh, my bad. It's Felipe's fault anyways. Like, he's always fucking Felipe. Yeah, he's always pushing me. So I was like, nah, don't even worry about it. And then so that was all scratched. I think I ended up telling Crystal after whatever a couple of days. That too. So this past weekend, I filled up three oil changes. I did Crystal's, I did Eddie's, and I did Ashley's.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did all three of them. So on Saturday I did Crystal's, Sunday I did Eddie's and Ashley's. But yeah, I got to. You can actually see on our Instagram reels here on this account.
I saw Crystal's.
Yeah, so I did the oil change. Cool, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The next day, I go to Ashley's and I'm doing their Mazda, I think it's an MX-5. I'm not too sure. But it's a SUV Mazda 2015.
Man, a new one?
Yeah, they yeah, I asked them too. I was like, when they get it? She was like, oh, like in July. So it's nice. They got their little family car going. Cool. Put on the Rams, kicking it with little Chris right there. That fool kept peeking under the truck, like,
come in.
Like, who is this? I did. I was like, hey, you want to help me out? And he was nah. And he ran. He has one of those little red push cars with the yellow top.
Oh, the OG ones?
Yeah, and he started like looking under it, and she's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to get an oil change on your car too? And he's just like, yeah.
That's the video. Have you seen the video of the kid? Like, this damn motor.
Yeah, this damn motor ain't working. But yeah, so I was there. I get in the car. I'm doing a regular routine. I look under it, and the bolt, it's not a regular one. It's a hex. So it's like, it doesn't have a head on it. Like, so I'm like, fuck. And you could see in the
why
video
is it always with Ashley and Felipe's
I
cars?
have no
that shit goes wrong.
Literally. So I was like, oh, I don't have it. And I had a couple of those hex bits, but I didn't have the right size. I had I had a 5, a 6, and then I had like a 9 and a 10. And a 10, but I needed an 8. So I was like, son of a bitch, dude. I need this 8mm, really? Like, that's the only one I don't have in my bag right now. So I do it. I undo the filter, and I'm like, they live by the Harbor Freight right there on Valley. The one that
the same place, right? We went to the same place. Yeah.
So the same Harbor Freight, like in Alhambra or whatever.
Is that why you ended up at Harbor Freight?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I gotta go get this because I looked it up on Harbor Freight and they were like $25, and I had a coupon. So I was like, all right, cool. And I told Ash, I was like,
hold on. Let me stop you there. You went for that.
Yeah, and I ended up.
Is that all you got?
No, I got a lot more. 2 other things actually. So whatever. I'm like, Ashley, I gotta go get this tool. And she was like
Cruiser. Shout out to Cruiser.
Ooh, shout out to Cruiser.
I saw Ernie too. Ernie was up there.
Yeah, Ernie was here for a bit. I think he's still there. But yeah, so I'm like, Ashley, I gotta go get this tool. And she's like, oh my god. So whatever. I'm talking, doing this, and then Felipe called like, hey, is he done or what's up? And Ashley's like, no, he has to go get another tool. And then I hear like, I know. It's always happens. And then she's whatever. I'm like, all right, Ashley, I'll be back real quick. She's like, yeah. She's like, oh my God, Felipe's just telling me like there's always something.
It's always with them.
There's always something. So yeah, I ended up in Harbor Freight. I walk in and I'm like, okay, I need these bits. I get there and then I'm like, oh damn, you know what? My socket set, my 3/8 socket set is missing like a 10, a 14, a 17.
Someone's gonna buy all of them.
It's the most common thing, and I just throw them everywhere. And so yeah, I literally bought a whole new set because those were also like $30. So I got like a 8mm or 7mm all the way up to a 19. Exactly. W's in the chat for going to Harbor Freight and needing one tool.
Notice how it's the other car guys.
It's the other
car company. The other diesel company.
It's the other people in the industry. But yeah, so I ended up doing that, and then I remembered that Eddie's car has the paper filter, so it's the one that's on top, and it's not like the normal spin-on filter. W Nathan, that's funny. And yeah, so I was like, oh, they have this socket set too. So I got the socket set. It was $40, so I got that too. It was a whole process. I go to the front, and we live in Los Angeles, so everything's locked up. We live in California, I should say, so everything's locked up, right? So dropped off the delivery and came back. I'm like, what did you drop off, Miguel? The kid?
It's not a delivery.
He left his son. It's not a delivery, dude. It's a precious angel. Anyways, so yeah, everything's locked up. So you literally have to take like the barcode and take it to the front. Like, hey, I need this.
Oh, for real? You don't push a little button like at Walmart?
No, you take those bar. So I took the barcode for 2 of them. Dropped, and now I'm back. All right, cruiser, and the delivery. Oh, poop. Yeah, that makes sense, Nathan. And you put a robotic arm. Dropped, and now I'm back. But yeah, so I go to the front. The only thing I had was those oil filter sockets. And I go, and she pulls out from like behind the counter. They have a little cage, and she's like, "Okay, cool." She pulled out the sockets, but not the hex keys or whatever, or the hex sockets. So she tells the guy, "Oh yeah, go and look for this. We should have like 4." And I'm like, "All right." Took like 5 minutes. And again, I'm not trying to be an ass, but I'm like, all right, like what? Like, dude, the aisle's literally behind me. Just, oh no, this and that. And I see when she rang it up, it says standard and not metric. And I'm like, oh well, I need the metric one. That's probably why you can't find it. She's like, oh well, this is the one you got me. And I was like, well, that's where I pulled the tag from. So I was like, I could show you. And I just literally just walked over. I was like, look, I need this one. She's like, okay, I'll just get it for you. I was like, why didn't we do this from the beginning? So
exactly.
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, I ended up with 3/8 socket set, chrome from Icon, 8mm all the way to 19, and then I got the hex set from, I think it's like 5 to 10mm, and then I got the oil filter socket set. And that's like it has like 24, 25, 27, like 30, 32, 36. It has a couple of them, but yeah, it came in handy. So I came back to Ashley's and I had like all this shit,
new bags, Harbor Freight bags and
like,
stuff.
Ashley was probably like, "What? Like, how many? Like, what did you need?" And I was literally out of the whole day, I just used that one.
Hey, but you have the other one just in
case. I have everything else, and yeah. So I did that oil change. It was cool. It was all good. Got it done. Talked to Ashley. We're talking Felipe. His shout out to Felipe too. He got a couple promotions, doing different things. He's working with he's working with another theater, but
he's not there anymore.
No, he still is. He's got, I believe he has both, or he moved or something. But it's basically setup. So it's he's like set up for like management,
and then he's
and he's still Ashley was telling me like, oh yeah, he's still like, there was one day where he was like in his nice clothes, and there was a new guy, and someone had to train him, and he was like kind of trying to go back and forth, and that he ended up just being like, all right, like here, I'm gonna show you, but that he was like in his clothes or whatever.
So they remind me of the RHP people.
Hey man,
look at what Nathan said.
What did he say?
I once went to Subway and asked for chicken breast on my sandwich. She said, "Sorry, we only have grilled chicken."
Basically, same situation. Sorry, we only got grilled chicken.
It would happen to Nathan.
I know, for real. And, I feel like Nathan too. He would have been in the counter and like, okay, wait, what?
Okay, no, then like, just give me that.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Speaking of Subway, we went to Subway this week at work, and I hate going to the Subway.
I know. Ernie just said that Subway's trash.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's. You get it the Mike's way. You get the little the vinegar juice. You get the little salt, the pepper. Perfect. But anyways, our Subway, there's this one chick that she hates her job with a passion, and it's like, go find it somewhere else. Yeah, see, that's exactly what happened. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, like, so we like doing it on the app now. Well, I'll do it like online or whatever. Pick it up. I went to Hong Kong and hey, but I know Jesus wasn't disappointed about that though. Like, oh wow,
he wasn't mad there ain't no orange chicken there.
Yeah, where's the compound chicken? But yeah, so she hate, like, if you're there and you order on the spot. Ernie liked it, and if, dude, she'll be like, "What bread? Oh, wheat." She's like,
You know, we turn around because I only got the white bread up front.
And you'll be like, oh, I just wanted the 6-inch or whatever. And she's like, why didn't you say it before? You know, like, dude, just take the knife to it. And it's just awful. And then, like, you know, sometimes they hand it off to the next person to put, like,
to put the veggies like that.
And she'll, like, just do it and not say anything and just walk away and then she'll just look at you and you're like, oh, you're ready for me? And this time we went, I ordered my sandwich. Pedro went, and I don't know why Subway fixed this now. They don't put their soups on, like, the app or online.
Oh yeah, you have to order. You have to get them in person.
Yeah, you have to go and like ask. It doesn't even come up in the menu like, oh, we have soups.
Yeah.
No. So we went. Pedro was like, yo, you got broccoli cheddar? They're like, yeah, we got it. And she pulled up the cup, and he was like, oh yeah, broccoli cheddar. And she was like, yeah, we have some. Like, okay, can I get 2? She's like, yeah. She hands it to the other guy, and then the other guy was like, oh yeah, he pulled it out, put it in the cups. But I was just like, what are you doing? And then even that when Pedro walked up to the lady, that she saw Pedro, like, looked at him and was like, I'm gonna do this online order. And it wasn't even like she was mid online order. She started everything, and Pedro was like, I just want soup, dude.
Somebody give me my damn soup.
Yeah. Ooh, Nacho, if that's Nacho, yeah. Sebastian's Custom Wheels. Nacho, we got to talk. We got something big. It's not finalized yet, but I would love for you to be part of it. My brother doesn't even know yet, but we're definitely gonna love for you guys to be part of it. We'll talk after. I got to get more details and stuff. But anyways,
we'll talk to John.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Feed me. We'll talk after. Change the battery on your smoke detector. What is he talking? Where are we going? What?
You can hear the smoke detector in the back. Remember, I always tell you when I'm listening to it on Spotify, I hear the.
Oh, well, that's how you know we're.
That's how you know we live in Boa High School.
That's how you know it's authentic, dude.
Sorry, Nick, not everybody made it to the top like you did.
He's over here. I got Central AC.
My boy fucking didn't caro del año. He's over here. Sorry, fool, you could afford batteries for all your smoke detectors. Some of us have to choose if we want to watch TV or save our lives. Hey, it's either batteries in the smoke detector or batteries in the mics.
Yeah, one or two. Well, that's what happens when Nathan over here he's just lift my truck. Boy, make the payment first. we can get batteries, son. At least we know they're working, bro. It's like those videos of like, oh, tell me what you live in the ghetto without telling me. And then the guy is just recording and he just goes, and everybody's like, I get it. That's exactly what happened, dude. That's exactly what happened. But yeah, so that Subway sucks. The one on Cherry, fuck that lady. And I've said it before. I've told them, like, when they go, I'm like, I don't like going out top Pedro. Like, I don't like that lady. Like, fuck her.
Just because of her?
Yeah. It's like she ruins everything. But yeah. Yeah. And then that too. When I got back to work, they were all like, man, fuck you. Like, you should have been here. Damn, I only listened to the pod. We got the Costco books. Yeah, for real. But I want
we need those Kirkland batteries.
No, but I want the batteries, but I want the whole set where it comes with like a little plastic case.
Oh, it has like all the
individual
D batteries, the AAA, the AA, the C batteries.
Firehouse subs. Firehouse subs is good too. Firehouse subs.
Ernie's taking us to a whole. You guys taking us to a whole different podcast.
Dude, now. This is the food podcast. So
Firehouse subs, I've had it once when I used to work for Loomis. And we used to pick up and deliver them. And one time they would always like all the food places. They would be like, "Hey, somebody ordered this and they don't have it. You want it?" I'm like, yeah. They gave me like what was it? It was probably like a chicken parm type of thing. And I love me a good chicken parm.
That Peyton Manning special.
Oh my! It was like a 6-inch, and I took a bite. I was like, God damn, bro! If we just time we're on lunch, tell everybody just stop the orders.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Turned to ASMR real quick. The one time I had Firehouse subs was at Firestone when we were doing training for that week. They brought us Firehouse subs and we fucked that shit up. Like, thank God they overbought, because I think I came up with like 2 subs and stuff. And yeah, it was basic subs. Like,
you're one of those nobody gets seconds till everybody gets them. Fuck them, it should have been here on time.
I was monitoring it, but yeah, it was like a basic like turkey or something like that, and it was so good. You could take a bigger you probably could, dude.
I could, but that's all they gave me.
And what's crazy is like not even like this, it's like sideways he can do it. Boy eats his hot dogs like sandwiches, son. But yeah.
No diddy.
But yeah, what was I saying?
Back to at Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah.
I brought it up because I'm like, oh, you went in for that one thing. It's funny because the last time I detailed was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I asked my girl, I said, hey, you had like $3 so I can go get water. I was like, all right, cool. I go get water. And then you've been in that store with me already. Like, that store is cool. And I go in, I was like, you know what? I'm here. I need a drying towel. I need some drying towels. So I go in.
Where's sandwich meat?
First of all, you spell meat wrong.
Like the worst sandwich meat?
Like car meat?
I would say probably like in a dumpster or something. I wouldn't want to meet there for a sandwich. Like in a restroom. Not my thing.
It's gonna be like the episode of Family Guy where it's a glory hole, but they're putting sandwiches
through. Yeah, I wouldn't want to meet there. If you're talking about the protein, I don't know, man.
I say Subway.
I think he means specifically though, like bologna.
Oh, like bologna. Oh, I don't like bologna.
I don't like bologna.
Honestly, I don't even know what bologna is, but I don't like it.
Nobody does.
I don't like ham either. I don't like sandwich ham.
I don't mind a sandwich ham, dude.
I like turkey.
I do like turkey. I fucks with turkey hard.
I like turkey. At Costco, so I've been getting something that's like honey glazed turkey.
Oh, y'all rich.
That shit. No, it's Kirkland, but it's good. Anyway, we're losing track. We're losing.
Yeah.
I go to there, right? And then I was like, I need a drying towel. I was like, oh shit. And then every time I go to pay for the front, the guy Vic, in the store, shout out to Vital Detail Supplies on Valley. I don't know what street, but it's passing Valley and Fremont if you're getting off the 710.
Yeah.
Right across the street from the Shakey's. So I go and I put the drying towel on there and he's like, all right. He said, hey, I'm gonna be went to the sales section. We have a sales section in the back. Oh, cool. Let me go take a look. So I go. Fucked up. That's when I bought the, what was it called? The air freshener / deodorizer. He had bottles. I had bought like shampoo. Not shampoo. The car soap, bought car shampoo. I bought an interior cleaner. And then as I was walking to because the sales part was in the back of the store. As I was walking to the front of the cash register,
you gotta go all the way back.
I passed him the towels again, and I was like, "Oh, I need some glass towels because I only have 2 glass towels, and they get fucked up."
They're pretty quick.
Like they're not bad, but I only have 2. So when I'm doing 3-4 cars a day, if it's one window that's super dirty, I can't do other cars. So I got a pack of those, and then I got something called Scrub Ninjas, where it's like a sponge, and it's like a hard sponge.
I
used it to clean my seat one time.
Oh yeah.
I used to clean the leather or the plastic. Scrub it.
Yeah.
Did that, and then I walked to the front. Whatever. All right, cool. It's gonna be like 120. All right, here you go. Blah, blah, blah. Finish detailing, and I go back. And so Ada goes, "Oh, did you have enough for the water?" I was like, "Yeah, I had enough for the water. What else did you get?" I'm like, I need a drying towel. She's like, "Oh, you got one?" I was like, "Yeah." And I got some air freshener, and I got some Scrub Ninjas, and I got a glass towel, and I got this. It's the same situation.
Yeah.
If I walk into a detailing store, I'm gonna come with a bunch of shit. That's why now when I go, I always tell myself, okay, because where I fill up the water, it's in the back of the store.
Yeah, it's like in a little.
So I tell myself, okay, I have to go fill up the water and don't stop. Just keep going. Go to the freeway.
Get out.
Because I'm gonna do the same shit. I'm gonna end up dropping $200 every time I go.
This is a great question, and it's gonna be a semi-funny one. Have you ever had to clean vomit or blood?
Is John still on here?
I don't think.
Speaking of cleaning vomit, is John still on here?
I don't think so.
Clean vomit or blood?
Vomit or blood?
Why is he asking that?
Maybe because one time you had to clean my tia Mariana's car and you had to clean Crystal's vomit.
Oh,
I mean, unless I was thinking about something.
Blood. I don't. Blood. I don't think so. I hope not.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do glove up. Like when if it's just like a regular detail, like just a wipe down and a vacuum.
Yeah.
I usually don't wear gloves.
Yeah.
But if it's like, oh, clean the seats, clean the carpets, I wear gloves. Not only because it's kind of fucking gross.
Yeah.
But the chemicals on your hand feel weird.
Oh yeah, after
it leaves like a clear coat on your hand. It's nasty.
Yeah.
It's like the carpet cleaner. And some of us, like one of them, the carpet cleaner that I have has a peroxide on it. You don't want to get that shit. So I glove up. I hope I haven't cleaned blood. Hopefully I haven't got any bodily fluids. Oh, you know what? I cleaned dog shit like twice.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gross.
To fucking Jovi_68. Everybody goes talk to him about that.
My boy Blue.
His puppy's dog shit.
My boy
the first day he had the car. Yeah, I cleaned dog shit. But vomit, I'm pretty sure I cleaned vomit a couple times. I think it's funny because the worst one was Henato's dad. I think his dad's car.
Uh-huh.
It was when they were in Florida. I think you the one that hit me up. Like, hey, he's gonna hit you up.
Yeah.
And I went. He told me that they had dropped agua fresca, agua de pepino in the back seat, and that they cleaned it up, but that they didn't like clean it. Oh no, he said that they didn't clean it. They just let it dry in the back seat.
Oh,
so dude, it smelled, bro.
But like I would,
and that was that weekend when it was like 110 degrees, like the hottest weekend of the summer.
But like, what did it smell like?
It smelled like.
Was there any hint of pineapple?
No. It was no. It was I smelled like, like say you dry yourself with the towel and you don't leave it out to dry. It's kind of just like moist, like you bundle it up, but it's in the heat, and it smells like wet clothes, like a wet rag. It smells nasty. To
be honest, one time someone threw up on my car, and I didn't hose it down till the next day, and now there is a barely visible mark on my door. I would say it's better than the bump that you got on your door. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Well, and the same thing. We went to go detail, and
I was like, "Hey, that was there before we got here. That was not me. Not me."
Nathan was all, "What?"
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm saying you right now. It wasn't me."
Damn. And then they didn't even help my boy out, dude. At his job, they were like, "Nah, we don't got no cameras. What are you talking about?"
Have you ever had a clean vomit from your cousin's truck, Nathan?
Those are good times.
Little Caesars, boy.
But yeah. Okay. So then, how did you just scrubbed it and?
Well, I tried. The smell didn't go away completely.
Still like a scent bomb in there or something.
No, I should have. I didn't get one. I didn't get one of those. I just used the carpet. The what is it called?
Carpet.
PNS carpet cleaner
remover.
And one of them is a stain remover. So you spray that, and I just.
I mean, it is what it is. Interesting. That was a $1,000 fix.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I remember. He had to pay the deductible.
He got it fixed?
Yeah,
$1,000?
Well, it's his deductible.
My guy, just get a new front end, bro. Get a carbon fiber front end at that point.
He's just gonna have one badass door.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I do the stain remover, then use the actual carpet cleaner, and then use like some peroxide thing, and it's like a repellent type of thing. And it kind of went away, but I think it was just too soaked into the seat, the carpet. Like I needed an extractor. I didn't have an extractor.
Did your best.
Sounds freaking whiskey and Little Caesars.
Little Caesars is crazy.
That fool.
Little Caesars goes brave.
That fool still wears that shirt too.
That was a crazy night. We almost killed John. Everybody. We almost got killed. It was everything, dude. It was eventful. But yeah, dude, it's wild out here.
It's wild out there, boy.
Wild out there, dude. Damn, the live. Appreciate you guys actually commenting and interacting. I feel like that's kind of what we were missing. The third.
Yeah, I know Dreadnought was missing.
The third person. Yeah, Dreadnought was definitely
breaking the fourth wall.
Breaking the fourth wall. We're Deadpool up in this one. Dang, there's something else that I wanted to bring up. I forgot. Shoot. It might have been something about work.
You got no stories?
I do, but I'm trying to remember. I had something. So I came back to work and there was a whole mess of stuff that I missed. And then, I don't know. We'll probably talk about it on the next one. Because we've been on here 50 minutes. So that's usually, when we kind of cut it. Dead air. I know, right? Yeah, that's probably where. We got these 45 minutes done. 50 now. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming back to our live. We hope you enjoyed it.
Hopefully we can do it next week.
Fun. It was fun doing it. Yeah. Hopefully the TikTok blows up too, man. Because if we can become TikTok famous, dude, I'll start dancing, bro.
Thanks for the glizzy.
5 galaxies and I punched my brother in the face. Like we'll start doing dumb shit like that, dude. Something, dude.
What's up with all these views and no likes?
Views and no likes, bro. Chat right now, real quick. I'm gonna end it right now. If y'all don't send something right now, gang. See y'all Sunday for sure. We'll see you Sunday. But yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate it. We hope it wasn't too much of a long wait. We're gonna get back into it. Weekly stuff. We got to get the numbers up. The year's almost over. There's a lot of shit coming by. There's a lot of shit going down, and we're back. Our schedules have completely opened up, so hopefully we can keep doing this. And if you want to be like Nathan, support the podcast, send us some money, batteries, whatever you got to do, so we can stop this beeping. We appreciate it. Even if I know you guys were on the live, even if not, you too, Dreadnought. Tell your dad I said what's up and that I'm sorry. You can definitely tell him this story, but I'm sorry. My bad, big dog. But yeah, Support this. Even if you saw it on the live, definitely go on our YouTube, go on our Spotify. Have it just in the background. Do what you got to do. Like it. Just throw a little comment. Good video. Good episode. Glad to be back. This, that, and the other. Just do something. It just helps us out. It helps the algorithm out. And we just want to get back to podcasting and back to this show. This one was a little bit of everywhere, but as we keep going and as work piles up and our stuff keeps going, we'll talk more about cars. But again, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being on the live. We'll catch you on the next one. As always, keep it Boyle Heights built.